Sean.
Okay, Deshaun, listen to the pilot so you can learn to fly.
If we want to climb, we're going to pull back on that yoke, and you can feel it's kind of heavy, huh? And nice and gentle forward. And we're going to watch that people aren't over there moving the ailerons. Okay, so this would be if we wanted to roll. And then the pedals here are how we use the rudder, and that's also how we steer on the ground. Right, so we actually use our feet to steer on the ground, which is kind of weird. So over here we got our airspeed. This is how fast we're going. Altitude, right, how high above the ground we are. We've got our compass for direction. And then we've got what's called an attitude indicator, right? So we've got sky above us, ground below us. So even if we're flying in the clouds and we can't see outside anymore, we can still see our orientation by using these. So Civil Air Patrol is the Air Force Auxiliary. We have 3 missions: search and rescue, cadet programs, and aerospace education. This happens to fall in the bin of aerospace education. So your teacher is an aerospace education member, which gives her access to seeing the airplane, interacting with us, as well as what we call STEM kids, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics oriented stuff. It also serves the function of doing searches for missing aircraft, as well as any assistance with other things like disaster relief. There was a Civil Air Patrol in the air after 9/11, taking pictures of ground zero, so we do a lot of airborne photography, things like that either the Air Force or state and local entities need us to do. So this is an example of one of our many aircraft. We have the largest fleet of Cessnas in the world. This is a Cessna 182. This is one of the fabulous tools that the Air Force pays for and helps us maintain. We've got about 550 airplanes across the country used for some of the things. And so they learned about the different forces that act on the airplane when it's flying. They learned about how to control an airplane when it's flying. They got an opportunity to actually sit in the cockpit, sit in the pilot's seat and see that, see the different instruments, handle the flight controls and see what it actually feels like in a real airplane.
Our class took a field trip here to Lorain County Airport with Commander Boyle from the Civil Air Patrol because our first quarter unit was all about things in the air. So we studied things like the Air Force, animals that fly in the air, weather and sky and atmosphere, and the last thing is the air pollution and the Lorax. Also, our novel this year was all about the Tuskegee Airmen from World War II and how brave those men were. So I have Paxton with me today and Mackenzie to tell you a little bit about our unit book. Paxton, could you share with everybody about our book?
I really want a microphone.
What did we learn?
A fly.
Air Force.
Air Force.
And what did the Air Force do?
They fly.
They do fly, but they protect our what?
Air.
Our air, our country. And what kind of cargo, what kind of planes do they fly?
Drones. Helicopters.
Bombers.
Bombers.
Cargo planes.
Cargo planes, jets, and
Tankers.
tankers.
Yep. And then we also learned about their
Pilots.
pilots. Well, the pilots wear what? What do they wear though?
Uniforms.
Their uniforms, right? And they also have lots of training. What kind of animals did we learn about?
Eagles.
Eagles.
Owls. Birds.
Hummingbirds.
Bugs. Bees.
Can you tell me about bees? We just had a guest speaker last week about bees. What are some of the facts that we learned about bees? You remember, Mackenzie?
Yeah, they taste honey.
They make honey.
They make honey.
Yep. And how many types of bees are there?
3.
3 kind of bees. Yep. And who's in charge?
The keeper.
Well, the beekeeper, yeah. But what kind of bee's in charge?
The queen bee.
The queen bee. Come here, Paxton. We're going to turn this way towards the camera. We also learned about
Butterflies.
butterflies. Good.
We learned about moths.
And moths. Okay, now after the animals, we learned about all kinds of weather. Because pilots have to know about what?
Clouds.
Clouds, right? They have to know about what kind of clouds and weather's coming because they don't want to fly in the rain, do they?
No.
No. We also learned about air pollution and the Lorax. What is the Lorax like?
Not like the trees.
He likes the trees. Right.
I see from the trees.
All right.
I stick for the trees.
What was our book about?
Airman.
The Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah.
Good. And Paxton.
Yes.
Can you tell everybody about this guy here?
The Laura. The Lorax.
Good. Tell me more. Tell the camera more.
They.
On this one.
I will do my friend. He speaks for the trees, and also the ones who chop down these trees.
The ones who chop down the trees, right? Is that good for the air?
No.
No, that's bad for the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that smog. Right. So we learned quite a bit this quarter. Next quarter, we're going to learn about the Army and all the animals that are on the land, and about the American flag and how important the American flag is to the United States military.